Have you ever been on a super important mission? Maybe you had to sneak behind enemy lines to capture the flag to bring your team to victory. Or maybe you had to help grab something from the fridge to help your mom make dinner. I mean, dinner is really important, isn't it? Well, today that's what we are talking about. The most important mission of all time. It's called the Great Commission, and it's a command Jesus gives us in Matthew chapter 28, verse 19. He says, "Go and make disciples of all nations." Jesus did say these words to his disciples, but did you know it's for us as well? So let's see, how can we go about completing our mission? Well, when we do things our way and not God's way, it's called sin. Sin stops us from being friends with God. But when Jesus died on the cross, he made a way for us to be friends with God. He fixed our sin problem, which is really great news. Have you ever got some really great news? What did you do? Did you keep it a secret? Of course not. You go and tell others. Everyone needs to know the good news about Jesus. It doesn't matter if they are boys or girls, what language you speak, whether you are rich or poor. Everyone needs to know this good news. But for them to hear the good news about Jesus, they need someone to tell them. So at our church, we have two ministers. We've got Uncle Wayne and we've got Uncle Chris. Now, imagine if we left it just up to the two of them to tell everyone everywhere the good news about Jesus. Would everyone get to hear this great news? No, of course not. There are so many people in the world. Two people would just not be able to do all the work. The only way everyone, everywhere can hear the good news about Jesus is if we all play our part. And the exciting thing is, boys and girls, you can be part of this as well. If you have heard the good news about Jesus and trust in him, you can tell others as well. You will know other boys and girls at school. Just because we are social distancing and wearing face masks at the moment doesn't mean you can't talk. Let me show you something. This glass dish represents the world, and this milk today is going to represent all the people in the world. I've got some food coloring over here, and the food coloring is going to represent the good news. So we've got some good news here, some good news there, and some more good news over there. But you can see nothing is really happening. Remember, I said that the only way everyone, everywhere can hear the good news about Jesus is if we all play our part. This earbud is going to represent us, and this green stuff in here is some dishwashing liquid. That's God's help. So when we hear the good news, we trust in Jesus, we know he will be with us, and we start telling others, something amazing happens. Let's take a look. The good news spreads. People get to hear about Jesus. Imagine how many people would get to hear about Jesus if everyone listening today went and told just one person the good news. So boys and girls, the next time you are on a super important mission, I want you to remember the most important mission of all. Go and tell others about Jesus.